But even my cat here, um, even the vet said like his little hip here was. I worked on it, and he seems like a brand new cat since then. But you can tell if something feels tight. You don't have to have a special thingy. You know your animals more than anybody. And another area, well, my cat just likes being scratched there, but he was tied up in there too, along with his hip, because cats they jump on everything. My cat's got this big old ass tower, but as you scratch your little furry munchkins, they'll relax, and you can tell stuff like even in their shoulders. My cat was tied up through here, but he. It's good to work on your animals. People just don't know. They think they can't feel if something's like out of off kilter. But you know, you can. You really can. This furry little cat of mine. His hips were kind of. I'm glad I worked on him. Little furry munchkin. Oh my goodness! I got the two cutest boys. He did. He let me work on him, and he's a completely different cat. And move with the movement and stuff. He's just because even cats, you don't realize how they'll hide their pain, or because they don't think there's nothing that can be done about it. They just think that's how it is, and just getting some simple trigger points out, you can just get their little hips. Like, well, he's just letting me, but geez, like around the back part, like around in here, you'll be able to. People with the lack of confidence of not being able to see if their furry babies are tight, One, because if you scratch at it and they seem to relax, keep working on that spot. And if it seems like, hey, it's kind of tight right in here, give it some little extra, um, pettings, pressure, what have you. And it always helps to, like if you do find a tight spot, say anywhere, milk it out. Don't just hold it all the time statically, unless it's just like for a second or two. It milks out. That's how trigger points go, is in the same direction. That's how you get them out. And you'll know, because if it kind of feels lighter, and you'll notice a difference in the release and stuff. But man, this is the silliest cat. White male cats are more prone to getting urinary crystals. And I almost got my little boo-boo here checked for his blood work. Just I think it was intuition. Just to see if if I was fitting him the right thing, and I wasn't. Well, he took a trip to an overnight stay because of the urinary crystals, and they told me white male cats are a whole lot more prone. So he's on a special diet. He can't have the fancy food. He only has Purina, because on any kind of food that he eats, it gives him a little boo boo. Usually head breakouts. But yeah, self massage and massaging your pets goes a long way. And this little furry one here, he's not as static when you're petting it. He's not as still when you're petting him. He's just more flexible. You know, if you're curious at all about canine or cat massage for the little furry ones, I'd say look up how to do it yourself, you know? Just try and, you can feel even stuff around my cat's neck around here. I mean, you don't want to work for hours for a long time on end. But he's just, I think he realized how much he was tight. But this is a very long video, so he is so furry. And he really is. He has a lot more flexibility and even moving his little head around. But I just wanted to share that tidbit of information. Scooby had stepped in a hole, so I was working on his underbelly and his left side of his body. But this one kind of took over when he saw the pettings. But I just like to cheer people on to trying to give their fur babies massage lovin's and the difference that you can make. It's not all, and then it comes with massage, self-massage. You can be educated about it. And it go a very long way, especially because when you know your body and you know your little furry munchkins, if they're just kind of still in a certain spot, that's an indication they don't seem as flexible. Or if they're just kind of like stiff looking, But I think I got the kinks worked out on this little booger. Yeah. He is so adorable. But I know this is a very long ass video and not very helpful to some things. But he's just taking over the camera, so man, it could be so sweet. This could be so sweet. They're both sweet.